can you handle the burden? Will you handle the burden of whatever comes with whatever challenges you're facing? Because for many of us, it's to provide for our family on this self-improvement, self-care, self-love arc, if we want to call it that. Are you willing to have it all? Are you willing to take it and understand everything that comes with it? You know, the amount of responsibilities, you know, the amount we have to learn and grow. Because we say we want something when we aren't willing to take what actually comes with it. The amount of work it may take, the amount of, you know, hours you have to put into something. Are you willing to do that? And if not, then maybe it isn't for you. Maybe there's always going to be something out there for you. But if so, you know what you got to do. You know the responsibilities you have to handle and the situations you have to create for yourself. Because in life, we're going to have burdens regardless. Now, the weight or limit or the amount of burden we have is solely dependent on what we choose to take. And every single thing we choose has its own weight to carry. Because, look, let's take it into example. Being poor and being rich, they have their own responsibilities and burdens. Being rich, you have to manage your money and be smart about your money. Being poor, you're gonna have to, you know, do the same thing, but on a smaller scale. You're gonna have to make ends meet. You're gonna have to, you know, budget. You're gonna have to do all these things. And it's two ends of the spectrum where it's like, which one would you rather want? Pick your poison if you want to put it like that. And is it really poison? Because it's the idea of like, because you have to really think about it. Being rich, it's like, you can't say it's like being rich is a bad thing, because it's what you choose to do. You can be a philanthropist, you know, donating all your money or donating a certain amount, also providing for your family so they never have to worry about it, setting up for your kids, you know, that kind of thing. So it's like, in any sort of challenge, you know, there's going to be a burden to it. And you really have to have a sort of resilience and grit and, you know, being able to push forward, push past all the obstacles, push past all the people talking behind your back, push past all the people saying negative things about you, push past all the things you say about yourself, the negative feelings you may feel in the moment. Because at the end of the day, you have your goals, your mindset on something laser focused. So it's like, who can stop you at that point? Who can stop you? And realize that in life, we're all gonna face problems. We're all gonna face these things. It comes with life. And it really made me think of the quote, life is suffering. Now, it's what we choose for the suffering. It's how we choose to go about it. And, you know, life is suffering because in any sort of area of life, it's like any challenge we face, any sort of thing, it comes with its own good or positive and bad, like negative. And it doesn't really benefit your life. And I know there might be someone out there who can give a better detailed analysis of the saying, you know, life is suffering. But this is just me speaking and saying, are you going to crumble under pressure? Are you going to crumble under pressure? And for me, I decided I'm not gonna do that. I can't back down. I cannot back down, because the risk of backing down is far greater than the risk of, you know, standing up. Because the two end goals, if we want to say that, the two ends of the spectrum of standing up or stepping down. Because you stand up, you face your challenges head on, headstrong, whatever word you want to use to identify it. It's like, you can only go up from there. You can only go up from all these things. While stepping down, you give into your comfort, you give into, you know, not wanting it, not wanting to do it, not wanting to achieve that level of success in your own mind. And let me take my hoodie off and really just kind of stay where you are. So the burden, there's so many ways to interpret it, because every single thing has its own burden. Relationships, you know, figuring out what kind of person do you want, and are they the right person for you? You know, arguments are bound to come about, and now it's about how you go about them. You know, are you gonna scream, yell, don't put your hands on anyone, don't, or are you just gonna step back, say, hey, can we have like 5 minutes, just gather our thoughts? Or even just, you know, there's other ways you can do it too. That's just the one that's off the top of my head. Are you able to just step back and just converse, have a discussion for, you know, the future? Because if you ruin it now, if you ruin that relationship when it's someone you genuinely care about, it's like, oh wow, you gotta face that. You gotta face that challenge. You gotta face whatever comes with it. And for me personally, it's like, I don't wanna see myself, you know, holding myself back. I don't wanna hold myself back anymore. I've seen what it's like holding myself back, and too many times, far too many times. So it's like, I don't want to be on that side no more. I don't want to be on that team no more. I want to be the one just going for it, going for whatever I want. And that's how I am doing it now. That's how I am doing it. That's why I started making these videos again. What's crazy too is how I got a guitar. We went to a pawn shop, saw a guitar. I went with my dad. I have always wanted to learn it, but I'm like, I'm gonna just buy it. I'm gonna buy it and just learn. And look where we're at now. We're making videos on it. We're just, you know, enjoying the experience in itself. Soccer. I was hesitant to start playing soccer because before, you know, the team I play for now, I've never played soccer officially. I'd only play with friends and all that. And my brother convinced me. He's like, play. I said, okay. I am happy I listened to him. I'm so grateful for him, because that is something that's truly just, I love. That's something I deeply love. So it's really just putting yourself out there, expanding your comfort zone, and realizing this is what I love. This is what I care about. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do what I want with that information, with that goal in mind. I'm gonna keep pushing forward. And, you know, again, with the burdens, because at a certain point you're not gonna care about the burden. You aren't. After you get to a certain point, it's like you understand that it comes with it. Everything comes with the territory. Everything comes with the territory. Now, are you willing to keep going? Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna stop? If you stop, then you maybe just didn't really want it. Quite simple as that. You have to face it as simple as it is, as plain as it is. Because if you beat around the bush with it, you are gonna continuously just neglect what it is. You are gonna continuously put it on something else. Put it on whatever circumstance or whatever excuse you have. You have to face it head, like, forward. You have to be forward with it. And I don't know, this is the second video I'm just creating, just talking, because the other one I created too. You'll see I'm in the exact same fit, I'm in the exact same spot, and I'm here just talking, hoping something resonates with someone and they can take this and run with it, take this and do even better, take this and prosper, be better than what they expect themselves to be, push past any limits they might have had. That's the whole purpose for this community. And now I know, I understand I'd be posting soccer and guitar, but that's for my own personal enjoyment. And hopefully it just makes you want to do something too. Makes you want to do a hobby you like. Makes you want to try something new. And, you know, that the reactions too, that is something too for me. I won't lie. That is something I like doing. I like watching things for fun too. So it's like, I don't want to just be in this closed out space where it's like, you know, kind of just boxing myself in. That's why I do what I do. And although these mean the most to me, these videos mean the most to me, because this is the point where I can really just talk about something meaningful and talk about, you know, things that may benefit someone. And I understand there's bound to be, you know, negative comments, criticisms, everything like that, and I'm okay with that. I'm gonna just take that, learn from it, and keep it pushing. So it's like, you know, last I checked, I was like at 85 subscribers or something like that. So thank you for that. Thank you. Well, we're gonna be a bigger community, you know. We're gonna be bigger. The community name, Dreamers, turning dreams into reality. Once again, I gotta establish that, because we have so much potential. Use all of it. Use all of it, so there's none left. You are at your max capacity. You are at the best you can be. And I know once that happens, we're gonna be feeling amazing, grateful. Every single thing we do should be, you know, just with love, kindness, for the most part. Although there's like, you know, certain circumstances where it's like, yeah, this is just speaking from the heart, honestly. And you know, don't cave into the pressure. I just want to leave it there. Don't cave into the pressure. Don't give into it. Don't give it any power, because if you give it power, it's gonna bite you in the neck. Just understand it's there and push past it. Push past it. But with that being said, you know, thank you. Hopefully something resonated with you. Dreamers, you know, turning dreams into reality. With that being said, you know, hope you have an amazing day. See ya.